Hey guys, it's been a couple days. Um, it's Monday of week 11, I think. Um, so obviously, some things have happened. Um, my room is an absolute mess. I'm sitting on a mattress because I actually have one of those now. It's on the floor because we haven't bought a box spring yet. We have a frame, but not a box spring. We're trying to get a cheap one. But this is just like a memory foam mattress, so it's comfortable. Um, but that is not the only thing that has happened. Well, before I continue, yeah, sorry, the room is just an absolute mess. I'm trying to move things around. My grandma's taking the futon, so I have to wait for that to get out of here before I can actually like move things around the way I want it. So yeah, this is the setup for now. Anyways, so things have happened. You guys know about me getting sick in Texas and that fun stuff. Well, when I went to the doctor, they are doing the whole um, process of elimination thing, possibly an ulcer type of thing. Well, I might have an ulcer, don't know, could be, may not be, don't know. So, what does that mean for me? Well, right now, it means a lot because that day I also got the flu shot because why not? You know, like I'm there, might as well get a flu shot. Well, I started having symptoms on the day after, so Wednesday of last week, because I went to the doctor on Tuesday. On Wednesday of last week, I started having sniffles, and I thought it was just a side effect from the flu shot. Well, I don't know if that's the case anymore because I was told my grandma, she is a retired nurse, so she told me that the flu shot, if I had symptoms from the flu shot, it would most likely be the day of. Well, I didn't have anything the day of. It was just the day after. So then I was like, well, maybe I just have allergies. So I let it go, and I got more and more stuffed in the nose and head congestion. Well, Saturday rolls around, and Saturday was a day. I had to get up really early. I went to go get my military spouse ID, and throughout the day, my chest started getting more and more congested. Like, I just felt really heavy in the chest, and it was hard to breathe. And I took Sudafed, or I didn't take Sudafed yet. I took like Mucinex, but like the generic brand of Mucinex because it was maximum strength, and I didn't know what the maximum strength Mucinex was gonna do to me because I had the DM before, the Mucinex DM, and that was a time. I was literally out of it. I was loopy for 2 days after one dose of Mucinex DM. So I didn't want to take the extra strength because I wasn't sure what it was going to do to me, and I had a lot to do that day. So I just took the generic brand, which tasted absolutely disgusting. Don't know what happened there, but it was disgusting. Well, that did absolutely nothing for me. I was still extremely congested, did not feel good, and at this point, mucus had started going into my stomach, like it was starting to drain into my stomach. With an ulcer, that's an ouchie. That does not feel good at all. It makes you get really sick. Well, as the day goes on, it wasn't really bad. I went to go bra shopping. I got 2 new sports bras. One I'm wearing now, so I'm not going to show you. And this one, super cute. I love this brand. I remember I told you I only had one other sports bra, so now I have 3 sports bras. And this one's really cute. The one I'm wearing now is exactly the same. It just has funkier colors. So, really happy about that. And I was perfectly fine. Well, I wasn't perfectly, I was still sick, but it wasn't bad. Well, then I go shopping because I need to get shoes, I need to get pants, all that fun stuff. And I go shopping with my friends. Well, as we're shopping, I just keep getting worse and worse, and my chest feels so heavy. I had to take off my bra because I just felt like I needed to expand my chest. Like I could not, every time I breathed, it hurt really bad. So I go home early because I told them like I just gotta go. I can't be here. I couldn't find anything at the store because my chest just hurt, and I couldn't breathe. And so I just decided, I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm just going to go home. Well, when I got home, it just kept getting worse. And at this point, it's like 9 o'clock at night. I was supposed to go see a play with my friends, but I didn't because I didn't feel good. Well, my mom gets home, and I tell her how I'm feeling, and I feel like I'm going to die. It felt so bad. It is the worst chest pain I've ever had in my life. My stomach's upset from the mucus drainage, and my head is congested. So, like, everything is just so much at one time. Now, mind you, I've gotten really sick before, so sick that I passed out because I had a sinus infection pressing against my brain, and this is still the worst pain I've ever been in. So, or most discomfortable that I've ever been. So, I didn't know what to do about it because I felt like I was going to die. This was the worst pain that I've ever been in my chest. Like, not the worst pain I've ever been in, because, I mean, I've broken bones and I've had worse pain, but this is the worst pain in my chest that I've ever had. I've never had this much trouble breathing. Now, I'm not coughing, I'm not doing any of that, so I didn't understand what is going on. So I call my grandma. My grandma tells me to go to the emergency room because all the clinics are closed at this point. So I need to go to the emergency room because it might be like a viral infection in my lungs or something. Well, then I call my sister because I didn't want to go to the emergency room because that's like $150. So my sister told me if I can get like Sudafed. Now my sister is a phlebotomist, so she works at like the hospitals and stuff, and like she understands a lot of things. And so she told me go to a pharmacy store, like Walgreens, CVS, that type of thing, and get Sudafed or anything that has a decongestant, and take that. And maybe, like, if you can make it through the night, try doing that, because otherwise they're probably just going to give you some meds and tell you to go home. It's not going to be awful. So I did that, took Sudafed. I was up all night from Saturday to Sunday, just sick. I was so sick, and I was puking from the mucus, like, not because like I had a flu or anything. It's just the mucus was making my stomach very upset, and then I was taking Sudafed on top of it, and it was just puking all night. Could not sleep, and I was taking the Sudafed every single 4 hours, so I couldn't really sleep because I had to get up every 4 hours, and in between there I was uncomfortable, so like it was just a bad time. Well, I get to the doctor first thing on Sunday morning, and turns out that I have bronchitis. Again, I have bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, apparently my body thought I had time for that. So, I have bronchitis. It's not bad. We caught it early. Now, this isn't the first time I had bronchitis. The same time that I had the sinus infection that was pressing against my brain, I also had bronchitis and early onset pneumonia, is how they told me the first time I had bronchitis. So bronchitis, if you don't know, turns into pneumonia. So we caught early bronchitis, and that is in my right lung. So it's not affecting both lungs. My lungs sound pretty clear other than the bronchial tubes. So I'm on medication for that. Well, the medication is not very good. If you've ever taken a Z-Pak, it sucks. It's disgusting. I've had to take Z-Paks before, but for some reason this Z-Pak is upsetting my stomach even more, possibly because I have an ulcer. So I've stopped taking that because on the package it says stop taking if it makes your stomach upset. So I stopped taking it. And then I have other meds that I have to take, and then I have a steroid inhaler that I have to take. And it's just been a time. It has been quite a time. And today is the first day that I'm actually starting to feel better because I haven't taken the Z-Pak at all today. This morning was a little rough. Well, then I went to go to my workout because I don't want to get out of the swing of things, but she took it really slow for me, so my heart rate didn't get up super bad and I could breathe. My chest is still, I can still feel a heaviness. It's still hard for me to breathe, but within a couple days it'll probably be a lot better because we caught it early. So that has been a time, and this whole time I felt so bad because this is the first weekend that me and Michael have been able to talk all day because he doesn't have to go to school, and I'm, you know, I never do anything. So we could have talked all weekend, and I couldn't because Saturday I was sick all day, and then Sunday I was sick and I was off and on sleeping because of my meds. So it sucked so bad. And then yesterday night I was going to sing to Michael, play my ukulele for him because he asked me to give him motivation to get up, and I said, well, if I sing to you, will you get up? And he said, yeah. Well, then I was going to, and then he had to do a mandatory cleaning thing, and then I took my Z-Pack meds before I realized that was a bad idea. So I took it again, and then I got too sick, so by the time we could have done it, I was too sick. So it just sucks. It just sucks so bad. Try not to get sick. I know bronchitis is kind of just something that happens to you, but try not to get sick. Try to talk to your husband as much as possible, or your fiance, or boyfriend, or girlfriend, or wife, or whatever they may be to you. Try to do it, even if you don't feel good, because I know it was hard for him. His first weekend, not knowing what to do, just trying to figure things out. My first weekend, being able to talk to him, is stressful. Obviously, I had quite a time this weekend and this week, because, you know, the mattress stuff is on top of it, and me trying to sell a bunch of stuff for my mom, and it's been a time, and I'm done with everything. I'm done with being sick. I was starting to get over my ulcer issue, and then all of this happened, so, yeah, that's my update. That's the crazy stuff that's been happening. That's why I haven't really updated either, because it's been so crazy. Yeah, I will say, like, Michael is starting to watch these videos. He's finally got some time for it, but he has to take it slow, because he watched the first video, and if you watch the first video as well, you know, it's kind of hard, and especially him seeing what it did to me. His wife, it was hard on him, and, you know, I feel bad for it, but at the same time I don't feel bad, because it's the truth, and that's what really happened to me. So he said he wants to watch every single one of them, because he wants to feel what I feel and understand what I had to go through. So I pat him on the back for that, because it's gonna be hard for him to watch me go through that. Yeah, it wasn't fun going through it, but I just know, like, if I had to watch Michael go through the type of stuff that I went through, I wouldn't want to. You know, I would rather just curl up next to him and pet his head, make sure he knows that everything's gonna be okay. But he can't do that, so, and it's in the past. I mean, it's already been done. It's not like he can change it now. So it's gonna be hard on him to watch my videos, but I also told him he doesn't have to. Like, he doesn't have to watch them, but he really wants to. He wants to know what I've been through and what I'm going through. So I appreciate that. You know, I love him, and I think he's a good man for that. And he's definitely an even better man than when I last saw him. So yeah, that's my update. I'm hoping tonight I can sleep in my own bed again, since I've got this brand new mattress and I've only been able to sleep in it once because I got sick. Hoping that I can actually talk and sing to Michael tonight. I still have slightly stuffed nose, but it's not so bad. That's my update. Yeah. So I will talk to you sometime soon. Still trying to update occasionally. I might be going through by weeks instead of days now, because I have no idea what day this is. No idea. I might do math. We'll see. I don't know. But it is week 11, I believe, of this wonderful military wife experience. Yeah, hopefully, I believe I have like 3 subscribers now. I think one of them is my husband. Don't know who the other 2 are, so if you're watching this, great. Yeah, this is my life. So week 11, Monday, update. Talk to you guys sometime soon.